There's definitely an advantage to having an etching press, but when it comes to printing relief-type processes such as monotype and Drypoint plates, a heavy-duty etching press may not always be necessary. The Akua Pin Press is a handheld, inexpensive, space-saving alternative to an etching press. It is built to last, made with solid metal using aluminum and brass bushings. On a perfectly flat surface, a sheet of paper will not slip through. Weighing only 7 pounds, the pin press is machine-tooled to be smooth and even. The crescent-shaped handles act as a stand, preventing the pin press from rolling off the table when not in use. The flat side of the handles are ergonomically designed for pressing comfortably with the palm of your hands and achieving maximum pressure. A monotype and Drypoint plate can be printed alone as a single color image or in combination for added colors. There are 3 important tips for success. First, the consistency of the ink needs to be loose or falling off your ink knife. Second, a heavier application of ink needs to be left on the plate. Third, the paper needs to be very soft and dampened with water. A dauber is useful for applying the ink to the plate. A dauber is created with a folded piece of felt and secured with duct tape for a firm handle. A template marking where my paper, plate, and image will land will help with registration. In preparation for printing with the pin press, the template is placed underneath a glass printing surface. On a warm day, the Akua Intaglio ink is loose. This is the perfect consistency for hand printing. The Akua Intaglio ink is applied with a felt dauber. The felt offers a smooth, soft application. Once the ink is evenly applied over the entire plate, the surface is wiped with Akua wiping fabric. For the first wipe, an inky piece of wiping fabric is used. This continues to work the ink into the grooves of the plate while removing ink from the top smooth surface. A clean piece of wiping fabric is used to polish the highlights of the image. Using barely any pressure, the top surface of the plate is wiped very gently. I'll set aside the Drypoint plate while I begin creating the multicolored plate that will act as the background. For the color plate, Akua tack thickener will be used to prime the surface. Priming the surface is only necessary when printing with the pin press in combination with the Akua liquid pigments. This adds some body to the ink, allowing for an even transfer to paper when hand printing. Drops are evenly placed over the entire plate. A soft rubber brayer is used to roll out the tack thickener. To create a two-tone blend for a background, Akua liquid pigment, ultramarine blue, and phthalo blue are used. Pigment intensity varies from color to color. Drops of ultramarine blue are placed along the top of the image. Ultramarine blue is very transparent by nature. Phthalo blue is very intense, so fewer drops are added to the plate. Use a small, soft rubber brayer for each color and roll with moderate pressure. With persistent rolling, the colors begin to merge seamlessly, yielding a smooth gradation of color. For wash effects and painterly marks, use Akua blending medium and apply with a paintbrush. Dampened paper is removed from the wet pack and blotted with a towel. Paper can be left in a wet pack for up to 24 hours. When hand printing Drypoint plates, the paper needs to be softer than when printing with an etching press. A perfectly flat surface is needed for printing with the pin press. A sheet of tempered glass acts as a printing surface as well as a plate for added color. Place the pin press in the center of the paper. First roll gently with just the weight of the pin press until the paper and the plate stick together. Once the plate and the paper are stuck together, bear down and continue rolling using as much pressure as you can apply. Float the Drypoint plate over the monoprint so the images are aligned with one another. Place your Drypoint plate ink side down on top of the monoprint. When you transfer the plate and the paper to the press, flip them over so the paper is on top and the plate is underneath. Because the plate is larger than the paper, a piece of newsprint is placed between the paper and the pin press to prevent ink from transferring to the roller. Proceed with printing in the same manner as the monoprint. Since the Drypoint plate has an edge, ease up on the pressure as you roll over the edge. The Akua Intaglio lamp black yields a rich, cool black, while the liquid pigment offers a transparent yet brilliant background color to the Drypoint image.